Hello and welcome back. This is episode 3 of our Computer Tycoon Season 2 series. We're just going to get right back from where we left off last time with the release of our new computer, the E-Box, which is pretty great, and it beats the competition in most fields, in every field that we want it to. And now we're just going to let time pass. You can see our demand is a little bit high for what we're producing at the moment. However, this new factory is building in South Korea, and that's what's aiming to reduce that. We still have some problems with demand. We can try increasing the price a little bit to fix the demand problem, while at the same time increasing the amount of money that we get. Seems like a win-win all around. That was a little bit too much. Let's try 7,250. Right, that's pretty good. All right. We're doing pretty great worldwide. The only countries that we're not dominant in are the countries we're not in yet, and the countries that basically prefer performance or storage. We're also waiting for a bunch of researchers that I lined up last episode. And so we can release computers whenever we want because we're going to be going through these new researches. For the moment, however, I'm just going to keep going with that research tree to sit out, and if I need to release a new computer, I need to release a new computer. We're going to have new features to put in it, which sounds good to me. Okay, let's find countries that we're not in yet and start trying to expand to them. That is one thing I hadn't considered. I was talking a lot about systems collapse and like running out of resources. However, you can't always just increase the price of your computers, which I wouldn't work in the situation that I had where I was collapsing last game, but it is a way to keep from overextending too much. I am sorry, the music volume seems like there is none to me. I'm just checking to make sure I still have it. Yeah, it does. I guess it's just not playing. Okay. I'm sorry for that if you were looking forward to the music. Oh yeah, I was looking at countries to expand into. Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to do great there because they care a lot about these two categories that I'm not great in. Let's go by population for the moment. Nigeria is not going to do well because they care about, in fact, the ones that remain I'm not going to do great in because they remain because I haven't. The last one that I chose not to expand into was Saudi Arabia, so let's look at Cameroon. They care about performance. Mali. Sounds good. And now we're going to remember Burkina Faso for later. Oh, we're not taking over Mali, but we are selling. So that's fine. Oh! We're no longer producing as much. Somebody released computers that compete with us. Here, if I decrease that, I can still decrease more. So let's say Turkey. Alright, that sounds good. Oh, shoot. So this is something I realized last time. I don't want to decrease this. It saves me money right now. But the whole reason why I chose the factories where I chose them is because I want to get tax discounts if I can't decrease funding. So I'm just going to try to remember not to decrease funding anywhere. And just because I have enough money to survive a deficit for a little bit. I am going to look at the computers that were just released that might be beating me in some categories. I'm still the best, although it's very, very close in quality. I'm still the best in ease of use. Hopefully I'm still the best. I'm still the best in prestige, so that's what matters to me. And I'm still the best in features, so that's good. So I should still be fine. I'm guessing I'm losing sales just because these are cheaper. The green one. Let's look at green. How much does theirs cost? Yeah, way, way less. And it's comparable, so it makes sense that people are buying theirs. I'm choosing green specifically because it looks like a couple of countries that I used to be in are where they are. Alright. This looks like it's wasteful to me, but again, it's all for the tax decreases. Alright, and then let's try expanding our logistics departments. They're relatively cheap. I think all I'm going to need is one. Okay, I'm going to need a level 5 office. This is going to cost me an extra $1 million, now that I'm looking at it. But how much does it get me? It gets me 54 extra logistics points, so there's no way. And then this decreases 50% of site costs. I doubt it's going to work out as a net positive, but overall it is going to make me more money. When I say I doubt it's going to work out as a net positive, I mean in terms of India as a site. Right now the upkeep cost is 1.13 million, so I'm going to try to remember that. And yeah, now the upkeep cost is higher. And we're going to increase logistics there. Researching MIDI right now. Oh, and we're losing money. Wait, is it finished in India? It is. Okay. Now let's expand into new countries. Burkina Faso. That was it. Okay. You know what I was doing actually that was probably a lot smarter? I was sorting by countries where the ones I'm ahead in matter. So let's sort by that, for example, in South Sudan. Performance matters, but this matters a little bit, so I'm probably fine. I'll be fine here. I'll be fine here. And here. And here. I'm also the best in features, so let's sort by that. Oops. Where are you? There you go. Here, and then here, and then there. And so on. Why is it not working? I'm trying to double click. Sorry, that's why I said it. Why is it not working? Okay. I just realized I started selling in Nigeria, and I'm not going to do well there because performance matters a lot more than features there. But what's done is done. Alright. And then let's sort by quality here. So the highest there's 14, the highest there's 16, the highest here is 7, the highest there's 26. Let's do that one. I have 3 more, and there's only a couple of countries left on Earth. I'm gonna do Greenland because there's no competition there at the moment. Are there any ones? This one looks fine. Here, let's go by population. Sudan and Cameroon. And see if we get any more countries. We do. That's cute. Still losing money, however, which is sad. I can decrease the price to try to sell to a wider audience because I'm not producing enough. That might be a good idea. Here, let's take this and decrease the price to 6750. No, I'm still losing money. Alright, I think it's time to release a new computer, even though only a little bit of time has passed. When was this released? Oh, this is European system, isn't it? Weird. Okay. Not that the European system is weird, it definitely makes more sense abstractly, but it's not what I'm used to. So this is... I'm very smart. That was released in, like, the middle of the year. Quite a bit of time has passed. It makes sense to release a new home computer, even though it feels like I just did it. Okay, so that was the E-Box. So now let's do that X one. No. How about E-Station? And let's do accessories, and let's just put everything. Well, okay, do I care about printer? It gives me features. I like features. This gives me, all of them give me features, so that sounds fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's only 53. And for the amount of stuff it gives me, I'd say it's worth it. Maybe a couple of individual ones aren't exactly great, but I doubt I'm going to kick myself for making a better machine. Alright, so let's add this, and then small fan. I might want to do a multiplier in this case, because I have the production capacity, it seems like. And that's quite a big bonus. Like, from what I saw last time, this could put me ahead in features, and performance, and I don't want to focus on performance. But if the opportunity presents itself, you know. I know that's a little bit contrarian to what I was last doing, but I guess the point is, like, just to make sure that if something changes, I don't panic and I don't feel a need to try to catch up in performance, but it would make me some money in the short term, given how cheap it is. A multiplier, it's only around 100, and it would put me at the head, 100 production points. And then base clock, I'm definitely not going to do, however. So there we go. Let's create a new CPU. Let's archive this old one. I said archive, not use. Looks like I don't have any new features. Very sad. Here might... that's expensive and it gives me very little gain. So we're just gonna... I think this is the same as before. Yeah. For graphics card, I do have a new feature. It's the ISA bus. And it gives me what I want. So that's pretty cool. What does the small fan give me? Oh yeah, okay, I want that. Do I need this chip? I'm gonna try to see if I don't. Yeah, okay, so that's the graphics card itself. I was hoping that the bus could like take over for that. I don't know how any of this works in the real world. Do I want to do the multiplier? Maybe like a little bit. Like 3. You know what, I'm fine. Let's not get carried away in performance. And then for movable media, do I have anything new? No. Performance, I don't care about that. Features, I do care about. And that's the same as before? Yes, it is. Storage, same as before. Capacity, I could try to compete in capacity. Again, it costs a lot, and I don't have massive factories like I did last time because I don't want to like quickly overextend myself. I'm not going to. This is very little benefit for a lot of costs, the performance too. I'm going to turn the quality up. Oh, I need a little bit of capacity. Oh yeah, I was trying to be one ahead of the last person. So let's check what the last person is, like if it's easy to do that. Here. I would need like, wait, this person only has 150 still. Still? How old is this computer design that they have? Is it cheap and great? A year. I guess I'm just gonna do 151 again. Or close there, and that's not a word. Or it is, but that's an incorrect usage of the word. Well, sue me. Please do. Please don't. Actually, I don't have a lawyer. As much as it might seem like I'm very professional. This is actually going to be cheaper than before, but only barely. Power supply, we do have new technology. We have a big fan, so that's pretty cool of us. This new design, I believe, is basically just meant to ensure that we stay on top in terms of quality. Lots of new motherboard additions, so that's really cool. What does this give me? Very little benefit, it seems. I feel like I've gone over this already. Features, I like features, I like quality. See, that's like nothing. It doesn't seem like it's worth it. And I believe I already went through that whole discussion in my head. But I'm not going to add it. It doesn't seem worth it. The OS, I don't think I have anything new. No, that's very sad. Okay, so let's just create a max one again. That's the same as last year. New display, however, we have CGA, so that's really exciting. We want our prestige to be the highest, so let's turn all of that up. And there we are. E-Station. We're going to price this one higher, 8,000s, because screw you, that's why. We are the best in everything except performance. You know, at that rate, I know I said I would focus at performance with memory. I don't think I'm going to. You know, I mean with the multiplier. That is a nice thing, but if I'm not going to win in it, I think it makes more sense just to save money on it. I could be wrong. I haven't done the math or anything. We're just going to do that. Alright. So I believe we're last, or second to last in performance and capacity again, but we're still first in everything else, and that's what matters to me. Alright, I know these are important. I know performance doesn't really matter to casuals. And I know crazy sounds good. So let's start testing this bad boy. And while we're waiting, I think marketing teams make a lot of sense. This starts to cost way more. It gives me an extra 4% efficiency. It still kind of scares me. I am definitely going to build marketing, however, where I have level 0. Because it's just worth it, I think, even level 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so let's see our new computers testing. E-Station, which is actually not a bad name if you ask me. Oop. We just lost like most of the world, so it's a good thing we're about to win it right back. Okay. And we're done. So let's take the E-box and archive it. And let's take the E-Station and market it. Everybody likes it except for competitive eels, but screw them. Whoa, we have way too much demand that we can't meet. Even with the high price. We could put the price even a little bit higher. Sounds like a good idea. Maybe 250 bucks higher. Sounds good. Wow, our demand has rapidly dropped off, but still, I think this is all good. We're even winning in Nigeria, even though we have horrible capacity, which doesn't really make sense, but I guess we're just that far ahead in everything else. What countries am I not in? 4. And it's nice to have some leeway for when other countries become not communist, you know? So let's upgrade a logistics department just so that we get like 4. So this one would give us 54, too many. This one would give us 27, too many. This would give me 8, sounds good. Yeah, let's do Switzerland. And for the moment, I can just park it in decreasing reseller stuff elsewhere, or just decrease the funding there. Alright, and I have the upgrade. So let's go into every country. Cool. And then, where's reseller cut high? Let's just decrease reseller cut in the US with these two. Cool. And I think we're pretty solid for the moment. This seems like a more stable business thing than what I had last time, just because I don't have any level 5 research things, so I can keep making money. Granted, it's not very much money, not as much as you would expect controlling the entire world's computer market, but it is some, and that's what matters. I'm going to check out my research queue. Oh, this is the last thing in it? Wow. Oh yeah, but it's a doozy. It's this one which takes forever. What do I want to research after that finishes? I could do access modernization. Seems like the kind of thing I would like. But stuff up here seems inviting, especially like DRAM, this, new CPU, TV interface. It's relatively fast. And then I think I'll release the next one. It is already 1977. Time passes quickly when you're at 3 speed, I suppose. Ooh, pink has a relatively solid competition, it seems. Theirs costs less, has much better performance, as much as you would expect, better capacity, almost no features compared to ours. Yeah, I'm not sure why theirs is just suddenly doing well. I guess it's just they have a lot of performance. Is that the most? Yeah, it's the most. And performance is the one thing that we're not caring about. Kind of like Apple. Anyways, we now have almost 15,000 fans. It might be a fun time while we're waiting for this research to finish until we start a new computer. And then we might do a little bit more after that to, like, look at this. Ooh, this is fun. I don't think I looked at this last time. We can look at our income every year. So this year we made, like, a bit more than $500 million. This year we made $2 billion. This year we made less. And then this year we made even less. That's not a good trend. Oh yeah, and then we can look at other cool things too, right? Like fan distribution. Basically the same as last campaign, India, the US, and then split up and stuff. We have way more fans than everybody else. We have way more casual fans, it seems, than everybody else. And we're dominant, so that's pretty cool. This seems like it's super cheap, so I'm just gonna do it. As soon as I did that, my money started going way down, but I'm assuming that's not connected. Global market preferences don't seem to be changing very much. It's just generally here, or it might be a good idea because I'm in every country that can be sold in, to look at my market preferences. Features, and then prestige and quality seem important, and those are the three things I'm focusing on, so that I guess I made a good choice, and I'm a very good business person. If you think so, tell me in the comments. If you don't think so, shut up. Nobody asked you, little child. That was really harsh. I didn't mean for that to come off just that quite so harsh. What's UPS? Cool, but I don't think it's necessary for the next computer. What is this? Sounds cool, but I don't think I need it right now. Here, this is only 9 days. Alright, let's release a new computer, because we're starting to lose money again. Or design a new computer at least. And this can be the E Station 2, because we finally settled on a name that we don't hate with every ounce of our being. I'm sorry. Okay. I see that there's a little 1 by everything, so I assume that means that one of my researches can be applied to everything. DRAM. Oh yeah, this is new memory, so that would make sense. Alright. Let's do... Oh, that's what this is, because you build smaller and then it adds the multiplier, so it's just how many of the little things that we add. Kind of makes sense. I fell into this trap last time. I don't think I'm going to focus on performance right now. So yeah, I need my capacity to be something. Let's do that, and then let's not clock it. How is this compared to last one? It's cheaper, and it has more features, and more prestige, and more ease of use, and more quality. Overall, a good time. CPU has something new. Oh, same thing, so you can just add that to everything. Then what is this? Dynamic random access memory marks the beginning. Then why do you add it to everything? Somebody who knows stuff about computers, please tell me. And then let's basically do the same thing, but with our GPU. Okay, sounds good. And memory. Alright, that's good. And that seems good. Storage. I don't think there's anything new. Let's do a tiny bit of capacity, or a bit more than 100, assuming nothing has changed. I'll check that now. Let's look at other computers, look at memory. What? Why did this one go down? That's really sad. Yeah, but that one will be fine. Okay. We can now have a big fan. Wait, but that's outdated. Huh. Why does it say obsolete? I don't know. Is it like when the market determines it's obsolete, as in our competitors? Okay, so new doesn't mean it's like new for me. It means it's not used in any other computers. And obviously it means other computers use a newer version of that. Okay. So this just seems better. Quite a bit better, actually, in terms of quality. Let's create a new motherboard that has BIOS with jumpers. Built-in speaker, because I'm kind of wild like that. I'm not going to go through and say everything. What is... Oh, yeah. This is what I keep talking about that's useless. You know, I kind of want to add it just so that it's no longer says new. Will I get more customers because it's new? I don't know. I'm just going to do it because it's bothering me that it says new every time. Even though it's like nothing for me and it doesn't improve it anything at all. Alright, let's create a new display. It's the same as before. It might be... I'm going to check Prestige to see if anybody else is coming up on my accounts, so if so, I should research new things. I know that's really descriptive. New things to increase prestige, because I want to be a top in that at least all the time. So let's price this higher at 8,000. Oh no, we're no longer first in ease of use. That's really sad. Wait. Our last one was better to use? It's kind of sad. How do I fix that? I don't know why. Weird. Oh, probably because of testing. Makes sense. Alright. Let's do crazy. And let's start testing. Oh, and I should have something being researched right now. I'm gonna check prestige to see if I'm still comfortably in the lead. Not really. Well, that's me. I'd say I'm comfortably in the lead, but just to play it safe, we're gonna go by data projection. And what's the next thing to research? EGA. Let's just add it to the queue, because we want to always be first in prestige. Let's look at computer. Cool. This is now polished. So let's market it. The reviews are even better than for the last one. And eStation, you served us well. You're archived. Hey, the world turns orange. And I make money. Good time all around. I think I should have more production. I'm scared to upgrade to level 5 for the same reasons. And like I can't turn it down or else I stop getting tax helping if I do. Decrease the salary, so that's why a really big factory isn't a great idea. What countries am I in that have really high tax rates? And then we're looking for poverty and skipping over ones that we already have factories in. Here. I think it automatically does that because I deselected site. So we're looking for countries. Poverty, India, we already have that. Never mind. Poor, we already have Turkey. We already have that. Yugoslavia, I guess? Although, will it break apart later on? Huh. Let's do Argentina. Makes more sense, I think. Let's build a site there. Then we're going to back out and go here, and we're going to upgrade there, and there. Actually, we don't need to upgrade the office, but we just did. So here we are. Why did I just upgrade it again? I'm a very tired human. But pretty cool, so that's a plus. Yeah. Makes sense. And boom. Boom. I'm aware. And then we're going to go to Argentina and upgrade the factory here to level 3. It's still not enough. Oh wait, no, it is. Okay, cool. And I've researched EGA, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and say that with the fact that we've researched EGA and can now build a new computer, if we ever have to, even though we just really, or just expanded the eStation 2 globally, that's a good place to end the video. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and goodbye.